So today, I'm sorry that it's so bright. I know this is very bright compared to my other videos. But the reason for that is I'm showing off some earrings to you. Wait, give me 1 second. Okay, that's like 3% better. So today I'm showing off my earrings for you. Showing off my earrings. I apologize, I've been away for a little while, or I had a bit of a break there. I'm filming this. Sorry, I had to cough. I'm filming this right after I just started uploading my little clicky fidgets video. So there was like a couple weeks there where I didn't do anything. The reason for that, one, work got really busy all of a sudden because my manager was on holiday, so they needed me in for more and stuff. But also Resident Evil Requiem came out, and guys, it's so good, guys, it's so good. I know not everybody's a horror game or a third-person shooter game person. Oh, Resident Evil's amazing, guys. Okay, anyway. So yes, I'm showing you my jewellery today. Well, my earrings. I already showed you the rest of my jewellery for the most part. It's gonna come in 2 sections. So first of all, I have my like stud jewellery, which is in this little box. And then I also have my like dangly jewellery, which is next to me there on a little dangly thing. But we'll start with this first. Okay. So I have laid out all my jewellery, well, my earrings in front of me. And there's some that I'd actually like to get rid of, but I'm gonna still show them to you first. I'll maybe put them up on Vinted or something. Because there's a few that I got from like independent people or whatever, but I just don't wear them because my aesthetics changed that much since I got them. So okay, we'll go through the ones that I don't want anymore first. So for the example, these, they're little like yellow Pantone color block things. That again, they're handmade. I think it's like air dry clay and then resin. They're really cute. I just don't wear yellow. And they're also quite, because they're so big and I have 3 holes in each ear, it's kind of defeats the point a little bit. Sorry, the video I had over there, I thought it was a long one and it wasn't. But yeah, so these little guys, which again I think I might pop up on Vinted or something. If I do, I'll link it. If I decide to do that, I'll link it for you guys. Yeah, so is there any others I don't want anymore? This one, but it's only one, so I'm probably not going to be able to sell it. I might just get rid of it, unless someone in the comments especially wants it. But it's these little flowers. I have no idea what kind of flowers, but they're flowers. And again, there was a period when I was a teenager where I watched a lot of Dodie. Like, this is like 10 years ago now we're talking. And so Dodie yellow, if you know, you know, was the thing. So I really like that kind of yellowy colour. Another pair I don't wear that are also yellow are these little sun guys. They're very cute. Again, they're adorable. I just don't ever wear them. Truly never. They're cute though. I just don't wear them. Okay. Am I keeping the rest of these? Let's see. I think so. Well, okay, no. There's a handful of these I'm going to show you that I'm going to get rid of. So I've got a bunch that are fruit. So they're like little, so for example, I've got some grapes here, right? I've got some grapes. Additionally, I think these all came in like a set together. I've also got some strawberries. And apples, except it's very funny. My hair used to be bright blue. I dyed my hair bright blue, and I forgot to take my earrings out, so you can tell. And I never wear even earrings. I always wear different ones in each ear, and you can tell because I was clearly wearing this earring when I was dyeing my hair blue, and not this one. You can very clearly tell. Yeah, there's also these lemons, which I am keeping. They're in the fruit section, but I'm keeping them because I love lemons. Despite the fact that I don't wear yellow, lemons are my favourite. I've got a singular orange, which again, I'm just going to keep it because I don't even like oranges, the fruit, but I like orange juice and stuff. And a singular watermelon slice. And again, I love watermelon, so I'm keeping that one. Yeah, I genuinely think that might have been a Claire's situation. I think I got like a Claire's set of a bunch of different fruit when I was a teenager. Like I say, many, many years ago now. But as a result of that, I got all those. Yeah, most of these will be, if I don't tell you where they're from, they're either from somewhere like Claire's or they're some independent gifted secondhand thing because I don't know where I got everything from. Okay. We're just going kind of random now. Okay, so these I got in a charity shop. Where's the other one? I had them both. They were together and now I can. Okay. These I got in a charity shop around Halloween. They're little jack-o'-lanterns. They're adorable. If you hadn't gathered it about me, I quite like a spooky thing. Whether it's horror movies or video games or like goth aesthetic, which is generally what I lean to when I have the energy. But I've been at work today, so no makeup today. But these are so cute. Yeah, add them to the thing. If you were wondering, I just realised I didn't show you. This was a salted caramel truffles box. I don't know why this is what I decided to turn into my box for my earrings, but it's a good size and it does the job. Like if it ain't broke. I just decided to get a thing for the hanging ones because it's kind of a pain when you've got, because some of them are quite big. So I got these random guys, which, okay, I think these are from Mango, very randomly, which is not a shop I go to often. Because if nothing else, there's not that many out around anymore, but or not in my area anyway. Yeah, they're just like they look like the bean, you know. They came in a set with these ones, which look like party mix to me. I honestly am an exceptional. I should really be a fashion designer or critic or something with my excellent descriptions. They're really nice though. I did have some that were just plain hoops too, but I can't, or like slightly thicker hoops, but I don't know what happened to them, which is unfortunate. But you know, they were bought for me when I was in, it might have been Fraser's in Glasgow City Centre. I got them because, like I said, there's not many places where there's Mango that are local to me, or that I not maybe there are, but not places I go. Because we were in looking for a specific shirt for a family member, I think, and I picked them up while I was there. Then I have some of these are gonna be pairs, but I'm gonna not find them in pairs because I've just kind of poured them all out. So, okay, I have both of these. These are little black hoops, like little clicky black hoops, and you're not gonna be able to tell because my camera is crap. They've got little skulls. The texture on there, they're skulls. These were from, my mum bought me these, but I think, I want to say she got me them when she was in Greece randomly, like on a street vendor or something, I'm not sure, but, or like a random little shop that happened to do earrings, but she said she saw them and thought of me, which is nice because they're very me earrings. I've got this random one, which again, I think this was a random Etsy buy. And these are, I think are they quartz? I don't know. But it's like one of these where there's like the loop and you unhook it that way and then you put it on your ear and you re-loop it back in. Like on wire. I wear it occasionally. It's not super often, but it's fun. Again, it's not the kind of dangly I go for because it doesn't fit the aesthetic I'm usually portraying. Let's see. I've got a random yin yang one for some reason. So yeah, there's that. Again, I think that's Claire's. As well as this one, but it's one of my favourites, which is the little rainbow heart, which as a 15-year-old in the GSA, that was a little bit of me, you know? Oh, I want to get rid of these as well because I never wear them. I've got a little pink rose. It's very hard to tell. It is a rose, I promise. I promise you that it's a rose. That's exactly what it is. It's cute, but I truly never wear pink, and I don't wear anything that goes with pink, and I don't really like it as a colour on me at all. I have these white ones. Well, this white one. I must have got rid of the other one that I will keep though, because I think that's also more visually distinct as a rose. Is the other thing. That one felt a little cheap. But this one I will wear because again, if I'm like going full goth, it feels like if I want a stud, it like fits the aesthetic with that. Okay, I have this one, which is another one that is the only swing and a miss that my mum's had in recent years of buying me like earrings and things like that. It's a Jack Skellington like stud. It's fine, but it's one of those where it's like, I don't know, it's very, if people see you're like goth alternative, they'll like pick one of a few things to buy you lots of, and one of those things is stuff from The Night Before Christmas. And I like The Night Before Christmas, don't get me wrong. It's like a fun movie, and the music's great, but I'm not like a die-hard fan that wants all the stuff, you know? Like, there's better Tim Burton stuff, and I mean, he's not, you know, like, come on, guys. Although it's Night Before Christmas, one of the ones that he didn't actually really work on. Have I made that up? There's better movies with that idea and aesthetic behind them. As much as I loved it as like a kid. Okay. Anyway, point being, let's move on. I've got a couple of like random coloured studs. So this one that's like a flat back one that's blue. I think that might be my partner's, because if it's bent, it's my partner's. Yes. It bent because they've got really thick earlobes. It's a weird sentence. And they swapped it for a different one. And then this one is just like a plain white one, which I have no idea where it came from, but it's a handy thing to have. Again, I don't often wear it, but I've got a handful of these, so I've got lots of these like ear bowls, I guess is the way you'd say it. I don't know, of different colours, where they're just like, they've got a little it's like almost a paisley sort of pattern on them. You can only really see on the black one, and even then, yeah, I'd say it's like sort of a paisley. It's an on the floor pattern. Now give me a second. Okay, so I looked and I have no idea where that one went, but it's okay because it wasn't my favourite one. I'll find it one day, the hard way probably. Yeah, I have a bunch of these ones. This colour combination is my favourite, but you know, I got a bunch of different ones, and again, they're just handy like neutral looking earrings sort of thing. If for whatever reason I wanted to be wearing something neutral but still have earrings in, which isn't often, I'll be honest, but you never know. I've got these guys, which are a planet for sure. Yeah, no, these lovely little, well, I mean, the colours are wrong for our planets, unless I'm an idiot, which is entirely possible, but they're cute though. I like them. I've got some clouds, sticking with the looking up into the sky theme, I guess. These are also Claire's, I think. Again, I got like a set of sort of sky whatever laid ones. Case in point, got a cute little star. I really like this one. I've got a cute little star. We've got, do I have another? Yes, I have this little moon outline one where it's just like the, holy angles. Wow, I have bent this thing. Just like a little crescent moon. Let's see. I want to get through these ones relatively quickly because all the good stuff is over here. I got a little rainbow with some clouds, which is very cute. Again, very rarely worn, but I will say some of these that I have kept that I don't wear was for things like, oh, I do have both of them. There's the other one. Is I used to do cosplay and it's something I'd occasionally still be happy to do for like the ASMR stuff. It's a great output to, I don't know, I like playing dress up. I like putting effort into my own aesthetic for whatever reason, you know. This one's a little daisy. You can't see it. It is a daisy, I promise. They're both daisies. I promise you. Oh, I missed it. A pink earball. Oh, my little, these are, okay. This is just a little clicky in and out hoop that was gifted, or my mum found it and went, I think, and just went, I think this was mine, but my ears aren't pierced anymore, so you can have it. So it's mine now. I've yet to wear it, but I've got another little one like that that's just like a small, it is actually, yeah, it's my nose ring. It's just a different version of my nose ring. Because I bought like all-purpose whatever, like piercing rings, because I just wanted a small one for my nose. I'm not like, I used to have like the standard size. This is actually smaller than the standard size. But because I had ones with the ball bearings at the end, they kept falling off. And as a result, I wanted to get a clicky one. And this was just the one that I put in. Like, well, I got my septum pierced like 5 years ago now, 4.5 years ago maybe, something like that. And it would have been when I'd only been wearing it for like 6 months to a year. So it's just kind of my part of my face now. I don't recognize myself without it, you know. We got a little ghosty. He's a very cute little guy. He also came with the same one that the Jack Skellingtons did. I used to also have dangly ones from that, but they've disappeared. They were like little black spider webs, which were really fun and cute, but they've just magically disappeared, I guess. Okay, these were also gifts. Oh no. What is it with me and dropping things today? Excuse me. Okay. They're bats. They hang this way, but they're bats. Aren't they cool? Aren't they so cute? I love them a lot. They're very, very cool. Again, thank you, Mum, for these. I have no idea where she got them from, but they were a Christmas present this year, I think. This, which was weirdly, I think, Claire's, is the cutest little elephant you've ever did see. I always call them my heffalump earrings because I watched a lot of Winnie the Pooh as a child, and the elephant creatures are called heffalumps. Which I assume is just because it's the approximation of a child trying to say elephant and saying it wrong, but I don't actually know. Okay. I have this super cool skull. I was literally wearing this today. I was wearing this like 2 hours ago, before I took my earrings out. Just a little guy. It's a very good earring. Like it's very good quality and sturdy. I think that might also have been Greece. And these last ones, I have no memory of where they're from. I think they're a gift, but I don't know. And they're little dangly hoops, but they've got sparkles on them. You gotta love a sparkle. You gotta love a sparkle. What is life? Not waiting for the thing is, right, as a teenager, one of my favorite like aesthetic choices was having a little sparkle, and I wanted to have lots of little ones all like in between I'm showing you my wrong arm. So I'm building eventually like a proper patchwork sleeve. And one of the things I wanted to have like between each one was like those little sparkle signs. But AI has ruined that for me because fuck AI. If you don't like AI, don't watch. Or if you like AI, don't follow me. Fuck it. I hate generative AI. But that's like the logo of all of those brands. And I don't associate with it. And I don't, even though the fingers, toes, and all the things crossed and touch wood, the bubble should maybe eventually burst. Hopefully. But point being, I don't want that all over my body. Oh, I also have, this is my bag of earring packs. I just keep them all in this tiny Ziploc. Just to have, because it's very easy to lose them. Okay, now it's time for the fun ones. They're on a little mushroom. Okay, I'm not sure the best way to do this. I'll probably just go around in a circle. Okay. A second. These ones have bags on them. I have these little ones. Well, little, big ones. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. My ability to drop things today is just getting worse and worse. Yeah, they're like little, I guess 20s maybe, like flapper vibes. I don't know. They were, again, these were from my mum, but not from like a full-on gift thing. She bought a little costume for a work thing, and there was like a dress up night where you had to like dress to impress or whatever, and she got this like sparkly ridiculous dress. Ridiculously sparkly, not like awful, just like very sparkly. And it came with some like costume jewelry, including those. And she was like, even if my ears were pierced, I'd never wear those. So yeah, there's those. I've got this big leaf man. I love this one, and I never wear it because I always forget I have it. But yeah, it's like silver leaves down into black leaves. It's very cute. And I've got a few that are the same, or from the same set. I think that was Claire's as well, including these ones. Some of these I've had for years, so I've got these little hearts with like little coppery hearts on the inside of them. Function. Which are very cute, but in that same style I also have, for some reason I've kept both of all of these earrings except for one. So I've got both the hearts. Just put it in the back. And I've got both of these little individual leaves. But for some reason, I don't know if it fell out while I was outside or something, or the Hoover got it or what. I've only got one circle, just like a plain circle. For some reason I've only got one of those. Okay. Next we have this one, this was a cosplay. I bought this pair, but now I only have one, specifically for a cosplay. It's a little eye. I'm going to give you a second. If you are in the TikTok cosplay community of 2020, to take a guess as to the fandom that was for. If you said the Magnus Archives, you were right. If you don't know, the Magnus Archives is a horror podcast. I was going to go into a meme from within the community, but that without the context, I sound mad. But it's a podcast, a horror podcast, and there's like lots of eye motifs. And I was doing a cosplay of Elias Bouchard from the show, and I thought, and yes, it's a podcast and we don't know what they look like, but I still did a cosplay, so what? And so I wanted eye earrings for reasons. I think that was Etsy I got those from. It's really cute though. Because it's gold. Well, it's gold, like plated gold looking, whatever. I don't really wear it often because I'm a silver jewelry person. Same reason I don't wear these hoops. Or my grandmother's originally, like from way back when. I don't know when she bought them, but I think she had them for a long time. Did have them. That makes sense. She's still with us, just she doesn't change her earrings anymore. She got them re-pierced and she's like worn the same pair all the time that she got them pierced with. But yeah, in the same vein, this is another pair that were my grandmother's. They're purple. It's hard to tell on camera, but they're purple. These little rings around them. They're cute. I remember they were the first earring I put on that wasn't like the earring when I got my ears re-pierced because my ears got infected, because I got them pierced, say it with me, at Claire's, and so they got infected. And when I got them re-pierced, and I changed them out because I wanted to wear earrings at my prom, I think was the reason. They were the first ones I put in, and I was like, oh my god, they're the heaviest earrings in the world. They're not. I've worn many, many, many more heavy earrings since then. They're not that bad. But at the time, it was like, oh my God, they hurt my ears. So now I have some Trees of Life. These are very nice. I don't wear these often enough either. But again, it's that thing of like having a skull next to the Tree of Life. I mean, I guess it fits. I bought a lot of these where I was in a far more, I don't know, spiritual place in my life. Not that there's anything wrong with spirituality at all. I just, I don't know, my visually hippiness is not really a thing, not really something I do anymore. I used to wear a lot of colours and a lot of, stuff that I would consider to be that kind of aesthetic, and I don't really anymore, which is, again, I keep the earrings because they're not really taking up any space or doing me any harm to own them, but, you know, okay. Next I have a knife. Yeah, there's a little blue sparkly knife earring. One of the few things I own that is specifically not red or black that I want to keep, because they're the only colours I really wear. Like full stop. Red is my favourite actual colour. Black is my favourite shade. So they're the only things I really wear. I mean, I'm literally got black and red headphones on, and I'm wearing a black t-shirt and red trousers. Like it's my whole aesthetic, man. But I love this. This was Etsy as well. I had two of them, but they're acrylic, and I dropped one and it smashed right here, and I was really, really mad. I was very grumpy about it. But they're fun earrings, like I said, they're very cool. Next we have this one. This is just a little, it's like a plastic, but it's a chain. Also Etsy. Again, Etsy 5 years ago, so who knows if they're even still, like the company still, the person still makes that anymore, you know? And God knows I don't remember because I use a different account now. I couldn't even trace back my orders or anything, which is unfortunate. But if anybody is curious about any specific ones, I'll try and search them out. Because I do have some nice stuff. Or I think it's nice, obviously, because I own it. But there's that one. You also, if I remember rightly, they made, I didn't get any, but they made different colored versions. So you could get them in your pride colors or whatever, which is nice. Which is a little colorful for me. But it's a very fun idea. Now I have these ones that I can only describe as slinkies, but earrings. They're very they hang door bead or hanging over in your garden vibes, you know. I remember once I was walking along, I nearly just fully said a place that is local to me. I'm not going to tell you that. The high street of the school I went to, on my lunch break or whatever at school, in high school. And these were in, and obviously like a slinky, they're pinchy in there. And it was the midst of the pandemic when everybody had just went back to school again. So mid 2021 or whatever, maybe 2022, I don't remember. But no, 2021, I'm right. And I was walking across a really busy street, or aiming to cross a really busy street, and had my glasses on. I used to also wear glasses chains, and I had a mask on, and I was wearing these, and everything got all tangled and punched together, and my earring fell out of my ear onto the road and pulled my glasses with it. Neither of those things got broken, luckily, but my God, that was stressful. And I don't know if I've worn these earrings much beyond that. I keep them for cosplay because I did again, it's podcasts. Why is it always fiction podcasts? It's Rita from the Penumbra podcast was who I kept these for, because they're very her earrings to me. But yeah. Now I have this one. I made this. Kind of. I turned it into an earring. This was originally a key ring, and it's a shark tooth. I don't know what kind of shark. I don't know what kind of tooth. But I got it at, I don't know which museum. But it was a museum where there were shark things. Natural history in Edinburgh, maybe? Unless it was a zoo, but I think it was a museum. I'm not sure. I got this when I was a kid, so I couldn't tell you. But I kept it for all those years, and I turned it into an earring because I thought it was fun. And I still like it, and I still think it's fun. Oh, these are all a little bit tangled, just because I've got some heavy ones. Okay, now we have some more that I did also turned into from turned into earrings from being key rings. That's very hard to say. Oh, they're stuck. Okay, I'm just getting one out because they're a little stuck. It's good vibes, baby. Again, these were at a shop that I got these from a shop that doesn't exist anymore because I think they all, as a company, shut down, if I remember rightly. Which was in, I think it was Travelling, and there was an original factory shop. And I was like that time wasting between going back home or between trains or something. And I was like, oh, I can make earrings out of those. And then I bought them home, and then I did that. Because I used to have like a proper earring making kit with all the stuff. I've lost a lot of it now, but I did have it back then. As also proven by these things. I don't like them. I feel like I have to keep them because I made them, but also they suck. Yeah, I did like a clay earring making thing with my ex. Like, I don't have any ill will against. I don't know how much they like me, but I have no ill will against them. And yeah, I was definitely the worst person at making earrings in that group of like however many of us that did that. 4 or 5 of us or something. I know I am getting rid of these. I've been keeping them because I made them, but I hate them and they just make me mad when I look at them. So I'm gonna get rid of them. Because they're super wonky and uneven, and the colors, I get what I was going for, I just didn't execute it well. I could do better now. Now, so there was a period clearly where I was really into blue, like I wore a lot of blue, my hair was blue. It was at one point I had like down to here, and it was blue and green hair dye, and it was like the colours, if you don't want to be standing in the centre of Glasgow on an Old Firm day with your hair those colours, well, I guess maybe you do more than having one or the other. If you're outside of Scotland, Old Firm is Rangers versus Celtic football, and those are the blue that my hair was and the green that my hair was respectively are their team colours. That's what it is. But yes, point being, feathers. These were also clears, I think. I'm very, very rambly today. I hope that that's in the spirits of what we want. Yeah, feathers. Again, I keep them because you never know. And I've got a plan to let some friends like have a ratch through my earrings at some point. I put this away in the wrong place. And they can like take ones they want and stuff like that. So that's also part of it. Next one I have is this little, I don't know what gem this is, but it is one. I have no idea where I got these from. It could have been, it was possibly Eurasia Craft in Glasgow City Centre, which is just like a massive shop full of like gems and jewels and stuff, but also like band t-shirts and costume clothes, and it's one of those shops. But I could spend hours in there. Okay, next, we're getting near the end, guys. I'm so sorry to say. Next, I truly couldn't tell you where this is from because this was a gift from one of my high school best friends. If they're watching, hi, I miss you. I hope you're doing well. I think they are, but this is a little moon earring. Yeah, like I say, this was for my 18th birthday. I got this for my 18th birthday from them. It's so cute. I don't wear it enough anymore, but again, it's the aesthetic thing. But I should wear it more because somebody got me it and I like it, so I should wear it more. Okay, these next 2 pairs of earrings were from a local vendor, so I'm not shouting them out simply because I don't want you to know where I live. But so I have these little stars. They're very cute. I got these at like our Christmas market fair event, whatever word you want to use. Well, my partner bought these for me. So yeah, I've got little stars, which are adorable. And I've also got, I was wearing one of these today as well. I actually got complimented on these earrings at work, which was nice. Got some little crosses. Oh, they're very tangled. Some little crosses. Yeah. Goodness me, stop dropping things, butterfingers. I've got another sort of tree of life thing, but it's one of these tiny clasp ring ones, and it's so little. I wear it so rarely, but I do own it. So that's that. I've only got 3 pairs left. Okay. These were also gifts. I have no idea where they were from. I've got 2 different pairs of earrings that are moths. So this is the first one. These are the big ones. They're Deathhawk moths. Or they're an approximation, certainly. They're very cool. Chunky. And then I've got again, I'm trying to put these away properly. And I've got these little ones that have the moon phases on them, which are very cute. Now, the ultimate last pair of earrings. I didn't do this with any intent of these being like the best ones or whatever. It's just the order I did them in. These are, I have no idea where I got them from, but they're like proper costume jewelry vibes, you know? They're so pretty. They're so pretty. They're like dress up nice earrings for me, is the vibe. They're like put on proper, goth it up and wear those earrings. They're so nice. I like them so much. But yeah. Because this is the 3rd time I filmed this video, this doesn't work or isn't going, the audio was whatever, messed up or whatever, I might just upload it anyway and just be like, I've done it. Because it was driving me insane that I hadn't done it. So thank you so much for my hand smell of metal now. Thank you so much for watching with me. I hope that it was somewhat relaxing to hear all my ramblings. And I hope you rest well.